All right, here's a um, Mac O'Grady with me in Vegas in 2003, and I wanted to show you guys how much he moves leaning to the left here. Centered there over the ball through his pelvis, sternum, and then his head's tilted a little to the right. And he kind of moves off the ball a little, kind of loads over to the right leg a little bit, then starts the great turn. You can see I guess if I drew a line maybe in blue here for you, depicting his hips, at least the left hip. We'll keep an eye on that, see if it kind of just hangs out, so it doesn't go anywhere. So even though he shifts a little pressure over to that right foot, the left hip stays there. The green line up above his head is pretty chilling there. And then as he gets to the top, you can start to see a fall to the right of our screen to his left and a lowering. So he's just really compressing the body into the ground there. And look at how much he's moved forward. So for you that are sliding back, you'd want to feel like your left knee flexes over your left ankle, your hip, knee, everything feels way left with pressure and a lot of weight on the left foot. You can see this. You wouldn't say this looks stack and tilt. It just looks centered, beautifully centered. He comes down, delivers a killer blow. It's kind of cool, blurry image, but it shows you some kind of still shots in there. Look how far his left knee has moved from where it started, right there. So the knee's got to shift. The ankle and shins need to be the knees need to be left of the feet at contact. And his right foot is still on the ground. It's just rolling the ankle there, banking, and then of course beautiful extension. So in this video you'll see why this helps you so much.
I had been, trying to do this.
Yeah, trying to flick it.
Yeah, or whatever.
You're out of position, right? Your brain knows it's good.
And that's what's giving me the trauma here. So
I'm the trauma unit.
right. So this is what's totally new, this kind of concept.
Yeah, exactly.
So as I go this way and straighten that,
That's straight. Now your head is just on top of the
it
skull.
just stays there. I don't have to concentrate about keeping my head there.
Yeah, letting the center of your body do the work for you.
That's going to take some time.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Athlete like you. Ooh, now that was the best sound I've heard you make on a golf ball.
It's pretty cool.
Head right on that ball. Exactly. That kneecap going to me a little bit. Basically, we've got this like center belt here.
Yeah.
What you've been doing is shifting this way. Right? Maybe shifting back here, but staying back. Now, with the knee going out diagonally that way, that loop goes there.
It's real interesting because when you look at the pros, they're all hovering over the ball of their head. The impact, they go down.
That's right.
You know,
They do.
they go right down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They're like from here, they're
yeah.
right. They're coming down that.
Yeah, and that's the.
There's going over here.
Yeah.
Then they come through
Yeah.
and they smash it. At the time they're smashing it, they're staying on their left leg or going more and extending up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, check this out here. Here's David. He's in his late 60s or early 70s. So he's an experienced golfer. And we did a little bit of stack and a little bit of morad as far as explaining how to get his joints, his lower half. If you think about just the joints that we have down there, we've got the hip, the knee, the ankle on both sides. So we have 6 joints we can kind of move into places that are more efficient. and Mr. O'Grady over here draw those for you. Little dots I'll put on Mac here. And when that foot is flared, the knee can flex over the joint and regulate what the hips do. You can see Mac's knee is just bending a little bit. It's not really going anywhere. And super centered swing, head over the golf ball. Now, David over here is trying to get behind the ball right away. So his feeling of turning is moving off the ball to the right. And then this guy over here on the left needs to track big time back over to where he started and beyond to hit it any good. But he fats it, thins it, pulls it left. Pulling it left, he said, he just can't figure it out why. Well, the ball positioning on the yellow line there is essentially three, four more balls forward now. And so that's going to be what we would say in the forward part of the arc by the time he contacts it, sending the ball way left, typically. So he just hangs back. So here we go. Playing back here, coming through. All centers are way behind the ball. Never gets over the left side until the very end. So had to explain to him more of the MORAD ideas with the leg foot joint pointed out, and the ankle can thus flex over the knee. I'd probably reverse that. Knee can flex over the ankle there, and really stable. So I told him, and you'll see the video, and I'm instructing David here how to use his left side to do better and feel like he's making a backswing over his left side, which you could say would be more of a stack and tilt procedure, but it's just more centered and efficient, and being able to shift some centers forward to get compression on the golf ball. And so I hope you guys enjoy this, but just wanted to let you know, I was telling him that a fencer move would be this knee flexing on Mac over the left ankle, like a fencer would when he's jousting you over here. And that was super helpful for him. And then I had to have him actually look, had to have David over here look before he hit a ball over at his ankle here and then up to his shoulder and said, just get the left shoulder to feel like it goes straight down to the ankle. And your head will feel forward of the golf ball. So at first he said, I can't do it. This is impossible. And two swings later when he was hitting, or a little bit later when he was hitting, he goes, wow, it's incredible. It's so much straighter. It's just alignments are so much better. And understanding, what you feel is not usually what you're doing or what you're trying to do. You're only doing a little bit of. So anyway, so you've got a flared left foot because you tend to move off the ball and shift your weight big time to the right, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so as I was showing you that, you've got this foot flared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now just flex that kneecap towards my stick. There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, Dean. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, this
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So start it again at the very beginning. Yeah, now go right along the rail. Right? Now, straight. Leave that there and straighten the right knee back. Turn the right hip back. Straighten the knee. There we go. Okay, now look in the mirror. That's what you look like there. It almost looks like someone at impact, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the weight forward, right?
Yeah.
So this is the direction.
Looks like a golfer.
Yeah. This is the direction you need to know that your knee anatomically safely will flex wherever the shoe's pointed. So if you lift the toe and point it over here more, now you can even go more. That's how guys looking at it, not going to the head of the Scheffler's got about 90% of his body ahead of the golf ball.
Yeah. Happy.
Yeah, happy.
a little bit?
Yeah,
You got the turn, yeah. So now you can go, well, I can see my shadow. I can see, you know, where the air between my legs is, the sun, right?
Yeah.
So I want to get that sunlight to move over to my front leg. You're still from here going like this.
On the back?
On the backswing. So when you're doing that, just kind of leave your head right here and just lean that way. But right now, if you were able to hop back over the mirror, David, and you'll just see.
Oh.
You know, so you've got a flared left foot because you tend to move off the ball and shift your weight big time to the right, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so as I was showing you that, you've got this foot flared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now just flex that kneecap towards my stick. There you go. Come on, Steve. No. Yeah.
Oh, this
that
one?
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So start it again at the very beginning. Yeah, now go right along the rail. Right? Now, straight. Leave that there and straighten the right knee back. Turn the right hip back. Straighten the knee. There we go. Okay, now look in the mirror. That's what you look like there. It almost looks like someone at impact, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the weight forward, right?
Yeah.
So this is a